stoned. We stoned. We streaming. We streaming. We stoned. We stoned. We streaming. We streaming. Came to this motherfucker. Like, yeah. Yeah. All my niggas in the chat and we also high. It's fun. Stone, stone, stream, 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 stone, stone, stream, stone, 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 stream, stone, stone. All my niggas in the chat, they looking like, ha, it all my niggas gon' get that shit and roll it We stone, we streaming and streaming. We stone and streaming. Yeah, getting to the money, gotta get into the bag like, yeah, yeah. Roll up, plenty motherfuckers breathing like, yeah, yeah. All my niggas in the chat, they hot as fuck. Yeah, getting to the bag, getting to the bag like, yeah. All my niggas, we stone the streaming. All my niggas, we getting to the cheesing. All my niggas, we ain't gon' stop going to stop breathing. Yeah, 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 yeah. We streaming, we stone, and streaming, we stone, and streaming, we stone, and streaming.
What it motherfucking doobie? It's your boy Righteous Same Plan.
And this is Chosen checking in.
Checking in. What's going on with it, man?
Man, shit, gotta kind of water everything and pot up about 20 clones. Gotta water about 10 sacks. I'm gonna do it after the show.
Alex, man, remind us what you got in those tents again.
Oh my god, and the 4x4, mostly banana cream flavors. A strawberry frosted donut times Mr. Big Stuff and Donkey Kong. In the other tent, I got 3 Jealousy times strawberry frosted donut times Cherry Garcia. I got a Blue Magic times strawberry frosted donut, and I got 3 Gary Coleman's times strawberry frosted donut, and 3 more banana cream flavors. I do believe.
Nice, man. Sounds good, man. And the Cream Savers tent is ahead of the other tent, right?
Yeah, it's on day 50.
Okay. So you getting ready to wrap it up here soon, huh?
About 2 weeks.
Nice, man. I'm just over here chilling, man. I ain't been up to too much, man. Obviously smoking. Been smoking some hash lately. Got the new little Puffco pen. Definitely was having a lot of problems with this motherfucker. Had to call your ass and figure out how to use it. But yeah, I've been smoking some pretty good T1 hash. Man, I actually got something that I really like, man. I've really been considering going and trying to stock up on that shit.
Oh yeah.
But we'll see. Man, it's Gorilla Glue hash, man. It's actually pretty good, man. Pretty tasty. Shit tastes like fucking cereal, like fresh cereal box. It don't taste like glue or Gorilla. I don't know what a Gorilla tastes like, by the way, but
you said it tastes like cereal box.
yeah, like if you was to open up a fresh box of like Fruity Pebbles or some shit like that, you know how that smell is? That's kind of what it smells like.
Oh, I thought
really
you meant
good.
I thought you meant the box.
Yeah, I don't know what that smells like because I don't normally smell the box, but like the actual cereal inside of it.
Yeah, that's what threw me off because I thought you was over there smelling boxes and shit.
Yeah. Sorry, buddy. Sorry to disappoint you.
I was gonna say, what does a cereal box smell like?
Yeah, it's just very fruity, very tasty stuff. So that's what I've been smoking. Just been enjoying that. But I did get a good deal, man. I had ran up some points, and they currently had the shit. It's the buy one get one, so $60. Pretty much you get $2 grand. But I ran up the points to where I got $50 off any purchase. So I paid like $10 for the shit. Obviously, you know I paid for the shit over time because you don't get the points unless you done spent some money. But it was great to go in that motherfucker and spend $10. But I got some of that, and then I also got this other shit called Half Pint, which is runts times something. It's not as good as the Gorilla Glue, if I'm being honest. No, get you high, but it's not as good.
D might say that lasagna and CC is looking good in week 5 of flour. What up, Inu?
Nice.
I think I
Shout
let
out
all
to
my
the
plants get too big. And that 5x5, they are way too big. I want them to be done stretching right now. If they stop right now, we got a chance. But them hoes keep going, man. We do not have a chance. It's gonna be very ugly in that motherfucker.
What up, D Mike? What up, Inu?
Very, very ugly.
Hell yeah, man. What you smoking on over there, man?
The same thing at Jealousy Times. Ice cream cake, I believe it is.
Man, now that you had a little chance to sit with it, man, you want to give a little review on it?
Pretty much tastes like Jealousy. Tastes good, it's cool. It got that Jealousy taste, that creamy taste to it. You know, I ain't the best with descriptions and shit, bro. Not even with my own shit. It's good, though. It was my favorite out of everything I got.
Nice. Inu the Life says he's got one of the Mr. Big Stuff times, Cherry Garcia.
Yeah, as you'll see when we go through that shit on Tuesday, man, look. The one I got, because I only grew out 2. And the one I got so far got some big ass buds. Weird ass smell though. Weird ass smell. Like a strawberry gym sock. Yep. That weird nigga.
What's going on? What's up, bud? Strawberry gem sucks, eh?
What it smell like, man? I hope that motherfucker changed to something else. I knew that bitch was gonna be a weird smelling thing myself. But it is what it is. We'll see. I like the bud size though so far. At least. Hope I like how that shit smoke. Way to enter.
Closet Pots 420, what's going on?
That weird dude, not really. That's funny.
What? You said that? Did you just say you called him a weird? You didn't say that. I didn't hear that.
No, I was saying I did. I didn't say that weird dude. I said that smells weird, dude. And then you said, "What's up, bud?"
Yeah. That's what I was trying to say, man. That never happened. That's all. That was pretty funny, though.
Let's see here.
Let's see. Got a pretty interesting show for you guys today, man. A couple of topics.
Oh, let's see here. All the topics today are video topics, I do believe. So we will be sharing some screens for sure. Well, without further ado, let's get this motherfucker started. $25 illegal chemicals in the dispo. Man, I don't know if y'all gonna be able to see that because I can't really see that shit. But basically, I think we had touched on this a little bit before. They ran a test on all these pens and found all these illegal chemicals. And then they found a lot of harmful chemicals that ain't even tested for. Kind of similar to where steroids was illegal, but HGH was for a little bit. So it's a lot of stuff that's still bad for you that they had. What up, Big Smoke? That was bad for you, right? But they still legal, if you will. And it was just
because they weren't testing for it, it's going under the radar.
Well, they don't have to test for it, right? Because it's legal to have in there. It's just not good for you. Right?
So would that be like red 40 or like added sugars? Yeah.
Pretty much. It'll still fuck you up, but it ain't good for you. I'm trying to see this guy. The Gobcast, I think is his name. And what he was saying is the heavy hitters was the ones that got hit the most, which is weird.
Fog City, Gelato. Yes, that is a brand. Not talking about the strain. Grizzly Peak Farms. Heavy hitters. Surprisingly passed. I've never been a fan of heavy hitters products, but I mean, to be fair, they only tested one product, but I mean, it passed. You know, you're like 400 people just joined and then left. They were pesty zombies. Dude, I'm telling you, Twitch view counts are fucking broken. Okay.
Well, the whole thing about this that I found weird was some people got their shit tested 6, 7, 8 times, and some people got their shit tested 1 time. So I thought that was a little weird, to say the least.
All right, going up. Cola's Cares, Cola's Kicks, Lolo, Maven. Uh-oh, Maven. You should be charged.
I think, yeah, dude, it's annoying. I think we were about done with that.
Yeah, one thing I'd like to say about that, man, you know, and I'm not sure if this is the case, but I could only imagine, let's say they test your shit, they test one thing, that shit tests positive, and now they're going to start testing everything. So that could be a reason why they have more tests than the other company. Maybe one company only got tested 1 time, and they passed, they left their ass alone.
Well, just from reading the report, it was like, again, if you failed, I guess people that had multiple brands that only got 1 thing tested and they failed just as fabulously as Backpack Boys, but yet down there, it was about 10 or 12 Backpack Boys things on there. So I don't know if that
means... Can you read off some of the, I was going to ask you, can you read off some of the companies so we would know?
I can let the video play because I can't really read it. Hold on. Because it's kind of small.
Because you said Backpack Boys was one of them.
I did.
Curious to know if there's any other notable brands we would know on there.
Stizzy, probably.
Stizzy, okay. Yeah.
Fox City Gelato, Grizzly Peak Farms. According to him, is the heavy hitters. Now, if you want to play it, he gonna talk through it, but I can't read it.
No, that's cool. I just wanted to, you know, like an example of like the company, like you said, Stizzy was on there.
I mean,
Grizzly Peak Farms.
Sea Junkie was on there too. You know what I'm saying?
Oh shit, Sea Junkie was on there.
Yeah. You have to go read the whole report because dude don't go over the whole thing. Like I had read this article a little while ago, so I can still remember some of the ones like but it what stuck out to me, like I said, is certain people shit. 8 or 9 things was like all bad, right? And then what like it was a nice breakdown because I should have actually, if I had time, I would have linked in the description, but it described what the effects were of the things that they tested for and what they caused, right? I thought that was interesting. I couldn't tell if everybody got everything tested and that's like what failed, or they tested these one people more strenuously than the others. I couldn't tell.
I don't know, man. And you know, like I said, man, I would assume if you're getting tested more, it's because hey, we found something. Number one, and two, hey man, maybe you got a history of us finding something. There's got to be a reason for that. Now I know you probably like, hey man, we paid.
No, I mean they found
We
some
paid
and
good money.
everything. You know what I'm saying? So I just kind of am leaning towards. I wish they would have said how many samples they tested. I'm leaning towards them testing samples, and like if you tested 25 of mine and 25 of yours, well, 15 of mine came back and 1 of yours came back. So it's probably like that. I just don't know the amount of samples that they tested from each person. That would help. So we can know. That'd be interesting.
Yeah, man, that's crazy, man. You would most definitely not think that company like Stizzy would be on there, especially with as much business as they do.
And that shit depend on where you live at. Where you live at, you might not even have no damn Stizzy for real, unless it's black market.
Man, I believe they one of those MSOs, man.
Cause I know we ain't got no Stizzy here. And if we do, it might be in only one motherfucking dispensary. It ain't no common brand. We only got one, I would say, like LA dispensary with all of the like the top name brands. 98% of our dispensaries just have the shit that we have here, or that we grow here. They'll grow the same strain, but it won't be them. Like on the West Coast, nigga, I'm sure they got like big brands like that in every store, so it's like a little different. That's why I kind of think it depends on where you live at. Now, you growing cocoa, right? Or yeah, you growing cocoa, right? You ever
talking to
grown
me?
live? Yeah, no, I'm talking to the motherfucking ceiling above you. Nah, what I'm saying, you never grew in living soil, did you?
No, hell no.
Okay, well. I ran across something interesting. Liquid nutrients in living soil. Although I don't think many of our people really fuck with living soil. But it's a dude that I watch a lot because his videos is cool. Perfect Gardens is the name. There we go. Perfect Gardens is the name. Now he was talking about using liquid nutrients in living soil. Now for me, I felt like that'll burn your shit up, right? Cause it's like you already got the shit you need in your soil. What's the point? First of all, you can do it. It's just like the way that I feed. Like a lot of people don't use FloorFlex and feed at 6.3 in veg and like 6.6 in flour. A lot of people don't do that. So it's kind of the same principle. Like if you know what you're doing, then you can do anything. So if you know what ppm your soil got to be before it start killing all of your beneficial bacteria, right? Then you can use it. You would also have to know your soil. You would have to know your soil ppm versus the liquid ppm and average that shit out, which is far too much math for the average lazy motherfucker to do, for real. Like, most people just want to add the shit and walk away. I'm one of those people. I just want to add the shit and walk away. I had to figure some things out, but if I'm using living soil, I'm not using any liquid nutrients. Personally, I thought living soil was just so all you had to do was water your shit. Personally, but according to Mr. Perfect Gardens,
everything that you already have in with your soil. And that's just for living soil, for soil biology, because after 900 parts per million of input, your soil biology starts to go dead. And that, what I mean with is like things you add into your liquid nutrients and then provide it to your plants, right? Now we talk about the EC in your soil. The EC in your soil is totally different than the parts per million of your input that you give to your plant, because your EC really is a measurement of not just the electrical conductivity, but how active your soil biology is in relationship to like its daily processing of nutrients, right? So living soil EC can be ranged from 2 all the way up to 9 on an EC level. So yeah, if you're giving liquid nutrients or your plants are demanding more nutrients, what I would say, and you're doing living soil, it'd be more advantageous for you to feed, let's say 750 parts per million, 800 parts per million max. If you're using living soil biology, you're going to want to probably do like a feed water, right? Because the biggest thing is you don't want those salts to build up to the point where it starts to create toxicities in your soil. And then,
which is crazy because I'm shit salt king. So like, I've seen that white stuff on the top. I didn't even know that was really salt myself. You know what I mean? I didn't actually think about what it was. I just thought it was dried cocoa. But I've had that on my soil before. So basically, what my guy was pretty much saying is, as long as you don't go over a certain ppm, or as long as your soil is not over a certain ppm, your soil biology is fine. Again, I don't do living soil, so I thought that was just interesting in terms of the people out there that did. I know like Enu do a lot of natural shit like that. You know what I mean? So I don't know if he feed liquid nutrients too, or if you feed bottled organic, you know what I'm saying, bottled organic with that, you know what I'm saying, I don't know. But I tend to get that shit confused with no-till. No-till is the one where you don't do shit but water, I believe. So I just thought that was hella interesting for a nigga that don't be in the soil like that.
Yeah, man. I would consider that to be more like a hybrid approach, if I'm being honest with you. And, you know, if, you know, he could just be talking about teas, and even then, you know, teas is still some type of input, you know? So the way I look at the shit is, man, I feel like the limits, like you can do a mix of all kinds of shit. You know what I'm saying? You can take some rock wool, you can start in rock wool and put that shit in cocoa. You know what I'm saying? You can start in rock wool, put that shit in hydro. You can start in hydro, move the shit to cocoa, or move the shit to soil. So, I mean, I just feel like you can do combinations of all different types of shit, and people have to do what works best for them in their situation. You know what I'm saying? You may use a certain kind of substrate because, hey, man, your area has these type of gnats, or, you know, you're dealing with these type of pests because of, you know, how this particular products or these products are imported. Case in point, like soil, a lot of times people don't know, you know, your soil will have like gnat eggs in it. And you wonder where you got gnats from. You never had fucking gnats before. They didn't come from your kitchen sink. They came from the fucking bag of soil you bought. You know what I'm saying? And most of us ain't gonna take that soil and put it in the oven and cook it. You know what I'm saying? Because, hey, man, no offense to anybody here, but, you know, I'm black. And shit. A couple things you don't want in the kitchen is dogs and fucking bags of dirt. At least that's how I always grew up. You know what I'm saying? So.
For sure. For sure. That's why I recently switched cocos, that problem that you just talking about, because I used to use any kind of cocoa, but it's crazy how you can have one bad experience You can have one bad experience and that changed some shit forever. So like now, as suggested by a lot of our viewers, uh, and people that I talk to, I use can of cocoa. I actually just got some to transplant in today. Can of cocoa is pretty damn good, I'd say. So
Yeah, man, I'd say it's up there with one of the top brands. You know, if I had to say my top cocoa of all time, it's probably gonna be the Botanicare bags. But I hear great things about the can of cocoa. I know you also said you used Psycho Cocoa for a while too when you could get it, right?
it's two different things. If I'm gonna use cocoa that's in a bag, right, I'm gonna use Psycho Cocoa. If it's in a bag, green bag, right? Or I even use the orange bag if it's still green and orange has been so long. But like a lot of people don't carry that shit in my area. And like I don't feel like driving. I've been spoiled. Like in St. Louis, everything is close, right? So once shit move a little further out, sometimes, a lot of times, you don't really feel like driving to go get shit. Cause like most places that you're gonna go is gonna really be like 30 minutes like from your house. So when you gotta go somewhere that's like 45 minutes away, you be like, fuck it. So I started getting the bricks after that. Um Y'all lost a whole run. I lost a whole fucking run due to salty ass cocoa, and it was a whole run. This run that I just had was not the run that it was supposed to be. The cocoa was so fucking salty because I didn't rinse it, and it's weird because I never do. But again, I didn't rinse it, and it fucked everything up, everything. But this can of cocoa here, I did a lot of research. A lot of people don't actually rinse that, but that's what I get when I'm getting bricks. If I'm gonna get the bricks that you gotta hydrate, it gotta be the can of cocoa bricks. Especially since they come in their own little bag. You know, you sit the little bag in there. That shit is dope because you fill it up in the bag and then I dump it. Cause I got a tote I dump that shit in. So I fill it up in the bag and then I dump that shit in the tote. You know what I'm saying?
I know someone was talking about those quick fill bags from
That's what Piff be using.
yeah, from can't think of the name off the top of my head.
Fluid Flex.
Yeah, Florida Flex. Thank you. So, you know, that might be a good viable option too. Like I said, me myself, I like that Botanicare. I don't know if I've ever used that, but I felt like that was some really good shit. Really good shit. Now, I've never used just a straight cocoa. That's another thing I can also say too. I've never just been in straight cocoa. I've always done cocoa with like perlite.
I think I might be one of the few people that just do straight cocoa. Like it ain't no perlite in my shit. Not that I'm against perlite. You know what I'm saying? I'm not against it, but hell, what's up? Let me get your name right. Jerazic. Piff Hunter. Is that Piff? If it's not Piff, you better watch out because it's a Piff Hunter. He probably mean weed though. Yeah, I never used perlite or anything if it didn't just like come in the shit. A long ass time ago, cause you know I tried everything. Jurassic. Like the movie, okay. Damn, yep. That show is. I'm so fucking high when you said that. That shit instantly clicked. That's crazy. I can't unsee Jurassic now. That's cool. What the fuck was I saying earlier? God damn. Anyway, you know I didn't use everything. I didn't use Pro Mix, all of that shit. I didn't use cocoa with perlite. I didn't use fucking cocoa with perlite and worm castings. I didn't use Pro Mix with worm castings and perlite, HP. You know, I used all of them, right? Me personally, I don't recognize anything too different in my plant's growth. What comes into play is how often that I have to water. And I already gotta water a whole fucking lot. So whenever I had something with perlite in it, it seemed like I was watering a lot fucking more. So again, I'm not gonna stay away from perlite or nothing like that. It's just that they charge you more for that if it's in your mix already. And it's like me paying more. I'm getting better drainage, and my plants are getting more air. But fuck, I'm watering more, and I'm paying fucking more for the medium. And I can't remember any recognizable difference in growth to where I was like, oh my god, I got to get that shit with perlite again. So I always just stuck with the classic fucking cocoa in the pot. And again, you know me, do my plants be like 5.5, 6 feet tall, and in a 1 gallon. You know what I'm saying? So
Well, I mean, two things that kind of stood out, man. You said you never really had no issues or no, you know what I'm saying, no issues, but like you just had a whole run that just died from the cocoa itself. So that just kind of had stuck out. But
I think that was
I
a brand thing, though, not a cocoa thing.
I don't know. And the second thing is, I don't know if perlite. I think perlite just give you like more drainage, right? You know, add moisture, right?
I think it's a drainage thing.
Gotcha. So yeah, man, I would love to have try regular cocoa, as it seems like that's real easy to like reuse. I mean, I would imagine it's the same kind of like concept, but I hear a lot of people reuse that cocoa. But it seems like the people who are using just raw bricks of cocoa seem to be the people who reuse that cocoa the most. And it's just from what I've seen. You know what I'm saying? Could be wrong, but just
that sounds about right, because anybody buying brick cocoa is buying it because it's cheap, which means either they got a whole gang of plants or they don't have enough money to really get the shit that they want, or hey man, I can't get big ass bags of cocoa to my door because I would rather have bricks. So to me, the person buying bricks is probably gonna reuse their cocoa more out of necessity than because they want to. Like they'll reuse it because shit, I'm already trying to cut costs by buying bricks, so I'm gonna reuse the shit. I have reused cocoa before, and then I've had it depend on the run I just had. If I just had a good run, my plants look good, that was real healthy, yeah, I use that cocoa again if I got to, right? Damn, I just thought about something too. Y'all made me think. I got bags of cocoa I got to get rid of in my basement. Man, I forgot about that. I got to get rid of them motherfuckers though. They in them industrial black trash bags. Me personally, I throw them away in my trash. That's what I do.
Man, that'd be the thing though, man. Sometimes it just be so many of those bags.
Yeah, it'd take me like a month or maybe 2, because of how my runs go. Because I'm always ending a run every month to month and a half. It takes that whole month and a half to get rid of all of that cocoa. If I got 12 3 gallons, that's yet another reason why I moved to the 1 gallon pot, because it was easier for me to get rid of the cocoa because it was less cocoa. Because that shit, when I was running that whole room, man, that shit was becoming a problem. And it's a lot. 12 5-gallon motherfucking cocoa filled containers, and it breaks down to being a lot of trash bags of weed dirt. A lot.
Man, a whole lot, man. Should be crazy, man. I remember one time I had 40 plus 3 gallons. It took forever to get rid of all that shit. Forever, you hear me?
All right, and I think we do have another topic. I gotta find it.
Next topic.
Now I'm gonna read the topic. How he got 2.5 pounds. Right? That don't sound amazing. Okay. Turfcraft has chunks of charred wood that break down over a long time, so it gets used more than one run guaranteed. Yeah. Is that actually, quick question for you, Jurassic, is that actually cocoa or is it just actually dirt or is it a peat moss mix? Like what actually is Mother Earth? I've heard of it, but I'm not super familiar. But all right, how he got 2.5 pounds, right? What did that make you think when I say some shit like that? Like, oh, he gonna show me how he got no peat cocoa, huh? Okay, cool. I might have to check into that. Cause I like to reuse shit. How he got 2.5 pounds? I say, oh man, dude got 2.5 pounds indoor. Do that stick out to you? Do that make you say any motherfucking thing?
Well, it made me just ask some questions like, well, damn, okay, give me some more details. What kind of tent was he in? What kind of light was he using? And what strain did he run?
I know. I had peat moss and earth materials. Earth materials. Hey, what if what if every bag had a different material of earth in it? Because it's not specific, nigga. Yeah, I got gravel. That's the earth material. I got a little bit of gravel. Got a little bit of glass. Some dust, some sand. Mother Earth has cocoa and soil. Oh, I'm sorry, not cocoa, cocoa. I got you. Yeah, man. Here's the thing: is unless you in like a probably like something super small. When you say I got 2.5 pounds, it's two things that stick out, or three things that stick out to me. And you had mentioned a couple of them, I believe. The biggest thing to me is what system are you running, right? Because I do feel like it's easier to get
No way.
it's easier to get different types of weight out of different types of systems. How long was your veg is my second question. Because you got 2.5 pounds, that's cool. If you vegged half a year, right? If you vegged half a year, if you veg half a year, then of course you can get 2.5 pounds out of a said thing. It just depends. But this dude here that I watch, and I always question everybody, everything, because I done grown in a lot of sizes, and I done grown with a lot of plants, I done grown with little plants, I done grown a lot of ways. And motherfuckers be lying about certain shit, in my opinion, right? So this 2.5 pounds is from everybody's favorite person, Grass in Class. Now I don't know what type of space Mr. Grass in Class was in, and I would tell y'all to go sub up, but everybody know who the fuck Grass in Class is, right? So we gonna look at this, because again, I done grown a lot in a lot of things, right? First thing that I noticed is the system that he in. That's pretty frosty.
On day 1, I placed a freshly rooted
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. All right. So we got 12 plants. It looks like, and is that an undercurrent system, guys? Help me out with that. Is that an undercurrent system? Let's see.
I think it's just regular DWC personally.
It's a
It's a
hydroponic
multi-part.
Air Cube by Grow Ace.
Yeah, it's like the hydro farm is what it looks like. The old school hydro farm, probably just updated, a little cheaper.
In case anybody was wondering, this is what he's running right here. It is air cube. It's some type of air cube system. So for a 6 site, 550. So that's roughly $1,100 worth of bullshit you got over there, roughly. And this has to do, get out of here. This got to do with getting air to the roots. Reservoir type system. So, all right, cool. Cool. That's what he using. That's the system he using. Which, as I said, that's my first question. So, to me, when this is my opinion, when you're using a system like this, you're gonna have bigger, faster plants. To me, because you just directly feeding the root system. That's how I kind of look at it. Like, especially when a person do DWC, they plants always be fucking humongous.
The clones inside of the
Question.
Yo,
Isn't that the same thing as cocoa? When you say cocoa, you directly feed the root system, so you say cocoa is technically inert and it's not like soil.
it is, but you're not feeding at the consistency or the rate that this system is. That's the major difference. If I was to feed, I could achieve very, very, very similar results if I had a drip system, feeding on the same type of schedule that this shit got. If I chose to run it that way, but just hand watering, it's too hard for me to replicate what's going on in these pots because I'm not gonna water at the same time every day with the same amount. It's almost like a flood and drain table. It's the same, same basic theory, right? This just in hydroton pellets instead of cocoa, which I wonder if you could run this in cocoa, but even if this would be a closer, if not DWC, if it, would be closer to that. Basically, decent feed, 800 par possible. Yeah. Yep. This is a more direct way. So I wouldn't be able to replicate this just because of how I'm doing it. What's up, Mass Entropy? You and Jurassic look new. Shout out to y'all for coming through. But yeah, I would say this is close to DWC or DWC. Which what I was just talking about. I think, in my opinion, that's gonna get you the biggest, fastest growth is DWC. Because you're able to sit your pots on the floor and you're able to get more height usually. That's the one thing that I see when people run the flood and drain table. The height, they plants could be taller, but they not. When you got your shit sitting on the floor like this, these plants could be taller than a motherfucker if he wanted to. But let's just look. We know he got 12 though. We know he using basically a RDWC. Jurassic said if you got a good light to pump them buds, you can get that hydro grows fast. Yeah, that's what I agree. That's kind of what I was saying.
And if you guys want to see my cloning techniques and my cloning videos, I will be placing a link up here. And as for the nutrients that I'm using for this complete run, it's going to be Remo Nutrients. And friends, if you're enjoying the content so far, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe.
Matter of fact,
The reservoir supply.
give our video a thumb up too. Okay, it don't look like he got that much height. That's his reservoir right there, right? So what stick out to me is, all right, bro, your plants ain't gonna be that tall, right? This look like what? Maybe a 2x5, 2x8 area, maybe. I'm not sure. He didn't say what it was.
Well, it's got to be as wide and as long as the light. That's what I would say. So it looks like maybe a 6 foot, 3x6 foot area, maybe a 2x5 foot area, like you said, something like that.
Yep, I'm like Mass Entropy. I do want flood and drain, but the height that I lose, bro, me and you had this talk. I can't. For the way I grow, height got a lot to do with my yield, right? And it might just be all in my head, but I've grown short, wide plants, or what the fuck ever. If I had a short plant that I just chose to get wide and had the same fucking 8-week veg time, it just don't seem like I get the same amount as when my plants just be tall like that, right?
Yeah, man. I mean, I disagree, man, because I feel like I had more weight on a flat and drain with less height than I did with having plants on the floor and much taller. And we could say for whatever reason that may be, but I feel like the shorter plants yield more.
And there you have it. Two people that did the same thing.
I literally was, my bad. I was literally just looking at a picture of that shit today. Because I don't know if your phone do that shit, but.
Man, look, first of all, it was, that was your grow, so you got the right away. But as far as me looking at it, it was a lot of factors why that shit was different on the floor and different when you had flood and drain. And I think the biggest difference is, man, you had consistent feeding when you was on the table.
And water to these plants hold 50 gallons of water. However, I only had to place 30 gallons in order to water them properly and still have enough left in the tank. I would let the plants drink about 15 gallons of water before adding more reverse osmosis water to the tank.
So we at day 47. It looked like, wait a minute.
From the very beginning of this growth to the end. However, in the future growth,
it looked like that them plants is only about waist height. 2 months training, setting plant shape. That's true. That's true. It is a lot going on right there. So what I'm asking y'all, they look like 2.5 pounds to y'all?
That might be subject to change.
That's a nice canopy. That's an actual canopy. There's all that shit together.
And
I know a nigga like you looking at that shit like, man, the fan leaves on there.
Flowering cycle, which consists of the micro, the blue, fellow kelp, magnifical, nature's candy, and astro flower. I was using them at 2 teaspoons per gallon, giving me a ppm range of 1,000 to 1,200 at a pH level anywhere from 5.8 to 6.5.
That shit definitely look good for sure.
And friends, if you have a question that I haven't answered on this video, always be sure to
Day 66.
Should have not.
Okay. Day fucking 75. My method is minimal input, effort, maximum output. I want to. Mass entropy. This motherfucker here that we on the show with, this nigga got the title for the laziest grower. I swear to God. You motherfuckers must be spiritually related, because that's it. I swear that is his motto right there. What the fuck you just said? Okay, a couple things stick out. What has anything stuck out to you so far, bro?
One, it looked like, let's see. It looked like he running some pretty decent lights there. Let me see if I can zoom in and see. One looks like a Vipar Spectra strip light, and the other one.
It is. He's using a Vipar Spectra K5000 and a Light My Leaf 680.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. That 680 look like it's built pretty nicely. The one on the left. Looking at it from the screen. But it looked like he had great coverage. Obviously, he had the delivery system for the nutrients. And one of the things that stuck out to me, man, is he didn't really pick off a lot of leaves. So yeah, man. Yeah, I was gonna say it looked like either a 3x6, possibly a 4x8. It really just depends on how wide those lights are, but they definitely gonna be 4 foot. Just don't know how long the strips are, but it's either a 3x6 or a 4x8 for sure. One of the two.
That is a fire canopy. I'm leaning towards Endo 4x8 probably, or somewhere between, like you said. But I'm gonna tell you what stuck out to me about this. Everything you said was actually true. Everything you said was true. But man, what stood out to me is it's day 77 and this shit is still living. So long veg time, right? Long flower time. That's 2 weeks past.
Did he say, hold on. This day 77, is this day 77 of flower, or is this just day 77 of the total growth?
Day 77 of flower.
No, I don't think it's day 77 of flower. I think this is.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Is day 77 of the total growth?
That's what I think.
So total growth ended up being 86 days. Right.
Yeah, so if he veg, because didn't he say he flipped on like day 47 or some shit, or day 30, so somewhere in there? That's what I didn't catch. I didn't catch when he actually flipped.
That's probably right, because that means they would be he would have vegged for about 3 weeks. He had clones. They started from clone on. For sure. Like there they go right there. You know what I'm saying? They started from he showed when he put them bitches in there.
Yeah, so I'm not entirely sure as far as like what the actual time is, but that's the timeline that I was assuming. Like this isn't day 86 of flower. This is just day 86 of the total growth, whatever that means.
We get to see about the height that they are.
And as I'm harvesting, I am taking the time to remove every single fan leaf of the plant. I only leave the leaves that have trichomes, and those happen to be the ones closest to the bud, making this bud a really easy bud to trim. And now, friends, like I mentioned earlier, this batch turned out to be exactly 14 days to dry, that out being over 2.5 pounds in just about 4 hours.
What I make you good?
That's it.
Seems like good.
Is that how many? Is that
so? If my math
is that I wonder, is that what each plant got?
At this right, that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hey friends, I'm not gonna take any more of your time.
That might have been 2.5 pounds though. I'm always skeptical for sure.
My garage, which I found is
we've all seen shit like this
try
before.
and cure my cannabis with an average temperature of 60 to 65 degrees and a humidity of.
Or to tell though, he ain't put his hand in there right away so I could see how big anything was. But yeah, that's nice. And that system, again, I think the most important thing to this 2.5 pound run was this system right there. I think that shit was uberly important in that run.
Yeah, man. I don't know if you got a picture to show it, man, but I got, or if you got a way to show it, but I had sent you a picture on Instagram. Basically the last flood and drain that I had, and that was one of the things I did notice is like, man, you would still get good weight even though the plants would be shorter. Like I felt like that Mac really did pretty good under there. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't say you wouldn't get good weight. I just said that if you had them sitting on the floor with a drip system where they could have got bigger, I think you probably would have got better weight. That's just my opinion, though.
Yeah, I don't know because I don't have a way to put that up against it because I never did it. But what I can say is that shit was definitely better, at least for my growth style, to have them bitches on the table than to have them shits on the floor and have to go in there and hand water everything.
Oh, for
Just because
sure.
them shits being on the table is definitely gonna get watered more consistently.
For sure. That's one of the things that I was just telling Mass Entropy about you when he made this comment right here. He wanted his method is minimal input, minimal effort, maximum output. He want the title for the laziest grower. So again, that's one of the biggest things because you were on the table. Everything was super consistent. That's one of the advantages to running that. Even me, I got to water today, but if I was on the flood and drain or on a drip system, my shit would never be watered. It'd be constantly watered. So
now I did have certain issues or certain things that I didn't like about it. Like for instance, like humidity. Always dealing with higher humidity. You know what I'm saying? Because there's more water in one space. You know, each table, I have 55-gallon totes. So, or hold on, I'm sorry. 50-gallon totes, but I think I only have like 35, 40 gallons of water each one. Because obviously you can't fill the shit all the way up to the top. You don't want that shit to flex and spill out. You know what I mean? So, just having, 60 to 70 gallons in one area definitely gonna raise your fucking humidity. You know what I'm saying? Also, because the shit is constantly gonna be wet and you got light. I was dealing with algae as well too. Now, even though the algae wasn't necessarily harmful, it's like an eyesore. You just see some green shit growing on your tables, and you just like, ugh.
Mm-hmm.
Now they got certain products for that shit, but a lot of that shit is very expensive. You can try what Cho, I would say, would be hydrogen peroxide.
I would say Clear.
Clear Res be more like for your reservoir, not as much, at least in my opinion, for the table.
I thought you was talking about in the side of the tote.
No, I'm talking about like on the table, even on the pots. Like I remember I had some cloth pots, and bitches had green algae all on the fucking outside of the cloth pot. Hey, this shit is getting watered, once a day. It was like to the point where I had to at least for my flood and drain, and I think part of it, a lot of it was because the humidity was too fucking high. But I believe that, you know what I'm saying, like I was having to flood that shit like once every 3 days. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like that shit just was not draining. But it was enjoyable, man. It was like not a lot of work at all. Jurassic G Pip Hunter put if he's running a strain like cheese, that's nothing but colas. How do you feel about cheese?
Hey, he was talking about the video when he said that's nothing but colas. He was talking about the picture I put up. So. Of your shit. B, you already know how I feel about cheese, nigga. I don't like it.
That big booty cheese. I feel like I just said
Ask me a question like that. I don't like no goddamn cheese. You knows it. And with that last topic, that brings us to the hour mark, my friend.
Yes, it do. Yes, it do, man. Appreciate all of the guests who have come through today. We had 2 new people who came through. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe. All of the above, man.
You say colas compared to golf balls is a big difference in weight. This is true. You want to tell the crowd anything, man? Anything you got going on, man? Anything you want to say, mention? Anything like that?
Nah, man, shit. As far as on the grow tip, man, just living vicariously through you guys in the chat, man. You know, I'm sure I'll make a comeback one day, but when that day will be, I have no fucking clue. But of course, you guys will be the first to know. I do got some shit in the works, man, that I'm planning. Shit, man. Outside of that, man, just getting high, man.
Now you still doing the spray and everything, all right? That didn't.
For sure, man.
Okay.
You know, if you need your reversal spray, if you need some reversal spray, head on over to FYG Spray. Man, we still got some legacy strains up. So like, we got the Sir Charles, the Oatmealer. You can definitely go grab some of that. Some people in the chat have definitely grown it, have received some high remarks. You know, shout out to D Mike growing the lasagna and the CC. The lasagna no longer available. Still got CC available for sure. Just did a really nice giveaway on that. But as far as like giveaways on the CC, I'm just hoping enough people had got it to run it. You know what I'm saying? Like it, enjoy it, love it. But you know what I'm saying? For giveaways and shit like that, we comment down. I'll probably do a giveaway here on the show, but then it's not gonna be for no CC. I gotta figure out exactly what it's gonna be for here. So definitely looking forward to the new shit that we got going on coming up here, and I'll make sure that you guys are the first to know when that shit pop off.
And that is FYGspray.com for all of your reversal needs. Be lucky, he might still have some merch up there too. I'm not sure. But if he did, just an example.
Man, you know what's crazy, man? All the merch is sold in. You know how they say sold out? Man, this shit is sold in. Shit. I gotta go look at the merch store, man. The last issue I was having was a problem connecting that shit to the website. So
maybe it's a way we can link that shit to here too. You know what I'm saying? Once you get the hyperlink.
Check that shit out, man.
Link that shit to the store. Okay. All that shit sound cool. We just patiently awaiting. I know you said you was gonna re-roll out the spray. Then he gone. Where'd he go? I know he said he was gonna roll out the spray again. Yeah, I know you said you was gonna roll out the spray again. So that's why.
Nah, man, we most definitely rolled it out, man. We got the smalls out right now, man. We got the $20 sprays, man. So now you can reverse your plan for even less, man. It costs you even less money to make more money. You know what I'm saying? FYGspray.com. For the community, by the community.
Shit, and that's what's up. That is what's up, my friend. For as I go, I will see the rest of you motherfuckers Thursday. As usual, I do a live garden update on Thursdays. 420. Yeah, I got some shit to show you with that on motherfucking Tuesday. That shit there. Hey man, you'll see. I'm gonna line up all three of them and you're gonna notice something when I do that shit. No new strains coming out for me to the end of the year. Just we just gonna grow these motherfuckers together so y'all can see them step by step, week by week. So I'll see you motherfuckers the same channel Tuesday at 4:20 Central Time. So I hope you motherfuckers is in the middle of the country, so it's 4:20 your time too. Other than that, man, I ain't got shit going on. You know me. Same old, doing nothing. I don't think it's too much left to say, man. Other than get them goddamn umbrellas out.
Rain. Every time you see the boy, got a brand new strain. And the shit so Waco. Flame. put your ass in a ditch. Saddam El Hussein. Two things that a nigga know. Pot the beans, let the shit grow. Green light, that mean go. That mean go. Two things that a nigga know. Pot the beans, let the shit grow. Green light, that mean go. That mean go. That mango. That mango. Keep the game. Cheddar lingo. Nigga, how far would a green take you? As far as you go. That mango. That mango. Keep the game. Cheddar lingo. Nigga, how far would a green take you? As far as you go. It ain't no game. It ain't no game. All of these niggas, they looking for game. Lining they pockets, they flooding they pockets, they lining they pockets with all of this change. Shit ain't no game. Shit ain't no game. All of these niggas, they do it for game. What one thing won't change, it will remain the same. None of these niggas will ever reign. All these hundreds in this bitch is gone. Tommy gun, honey bun, it's gone. Hope you brought your umbrella, it's gone. And we gon' cause it's gone. All these hundreds in this bitch is gone. Tommy gun, honey bun, it's gone. Hope you brought your umbrella, it's gone. And we gon' cause it's gone. All these hundreds in this bitch is gone. Tommy gun, honey bun, it's gone. Hope you brought your umbrella, it's gone. And we gon' cause it's gone.